On his way to build a life and to find a wife or really wives, Jacob, our forefather, the patriarch, on his way to Lavan's house where he'll then meet Leah and Rachel and start a family, on the way he comes across this well. And there's a large stone on top of the well, and there are a bunch of shepherds with their flock, with their sheep that are sitting around. And Jacob rebukes them and says, "The day is still young. Why are you just sitting around and not grazing and not watering your flocks?" And they say, "Well, because the stone is too big. We have to wait for all the shepherds to come because we need all the manpower we can get to move that stone from on top of the well." And the question is, it's a good answer. The stone was too large. You need more people to move it. So what was Jacob's rebuke? Was he wrong in rebuking the shepherds? Rabbi Samson Raphael Hirsch offers a really compelling interpretation. He says Jacob didn't rebuke them necessarily for waiting for more people to come to move the rock. He rebuked them for putting the rock there in the first place. Because why do you need such a large stone, such a large rock on top of the well? Why is it there to begin? Why couldn't they have plugged it up or covered it with something more manageable that one person or two people could move off? Because they didn't trust each other. Because they had to put something on there that required everyone to be present for one person to take. They worried that if one person were allowed access to the well, access to the resources, that they wouldn't have the good of the community in mind and there wouldn't be resources left for everyone else. And so what Jacob was rebuking them for was not for waiting for everyone to come, but for putting the stone there, the rock there in the first place, for not trusting each other. And when there's no trust in community, within a community, and when there's no trust that the resources in the community will be used for the benefit of the community, then community can't be built, and then there's no common good, and then there's no common goodwill. And that's what Jacob rebukes the shepherds for, not for sitting around and being lazy, according to Rabbi Samson Raphael Hirsch, but for not building a community of trust and faith in each other. Stay healthy, stay well, stay connected.